Hi, so this is basically research I've done about Holy Week being celebrated in the Philippines and in regards to how it connects to their Catholic understanding of the Mass. As y'all might know, since the Philippines was colonized by the Spaniards, one of the most important impacts that it left on the Philippines was religion, which obviously is Catholicism. Like in most Spanish speaking countries, in the Philippines, Holy Week is also called Semana Santa. Beginning with Palm Sunday and following the Spanish tradition, Filipino Catholics bring palespas, or palm fronds, to the church, and the priest usually blesses them with holy water. Following the Mass, each individual or family takes the palms home with them. These palms enhance the Filipino understanding of the Mass through the simulation of the arrival of Jesus in Jerusalem. The greeting of palms waving in the air represents their celebration of his arrival. It is actually almost similar to the entrance hymns Catholics sing as the priest processes into the church at the beginning of Mass. You've just seen how a few different churches in the Philippines celebrate Palm Sunday. However, you can also notice that the rituals are similar. They are all either waving their palms in the air or making some kind of procession to the church. Or in this case, as you can see, they did both. Following Palm Sunday, the rest of Holy Week is spent solemnly in the Philippines. Filipinos are known as the most populous Catholic country in Asia, and in addition, majority of them are so devout to the extent that they will choose to close or limit business hours. As you can see, even mall hours are affected. They're also very religious to the extent that churches, or at least chapels, are built within the mall. I myself have experienced going to Mass in one of these chapels, and I wouldn't have thought that I was actually in a mall because it's so, I don't know, it just feels like a real church inside, I guess. Good Friday, or Mahal na Araw, which literally translates to Beloved Day, honors the crucifixion of Christ and perhaps may be the most solemn and important day of Holy Week in the Philippines. It is often commemorated through processions or religious parades that contain either statues or icons of either Mary or Jesus. These parades usually contain marching bands as well that are making the presence of the celebration known. As you can see, these processions occur basically throughout the day from day to night. Roads are also often closed out in order to carry out the processions. In a way, these processions connect to their Catholic understanding of the Mass because it enhances their experience and understanding of Jesus' Passion, which is a crucial part of understanding the words that are spoken around the consecration. One important and striking feature of Holy Week in the Philippines, which sets them apart from other celebrations throughout the world, is how some of the most devout Catholics literally reenact the crucifixion, which means, yes, some of them do choose to get nailed to the cross as a sign of indulgence. I won't show the actual scenes of the crucifixion just because it's a tad bit graphic, but I will show pictures of them just carrying their cross, as you can see just how Jesus did. Some devotees also choose to publicly whip themselves, another form of reenacting the torture of Jesus. If you know the Station of the Cross, then you'll know how the soldiers whipped him on the way to getting nailed. I also won't show pictures of the specific whipping themselves because it also is bloody, but please don't think it is mandatory for everyone to do this. It is not mandatory for everyone who celebrates Good Friday in the Philippines to do so. Usually the most extreme devotees choose to do this. During the early celebration of Easter, or the Easter Vigil, Filipinos do a salubong ceremony, which was originally called encuentro, like how in Spanish it means to meet or I meet, which also represents how Mary met her son who came back to life. Her image, or statues like you see on these floats, are processed to the front of the church where Jesus is located, or the statue rather. One popular Easter tradition in the Philippines is choosing a girl that will dress up as an angel and take the black veil off of Mary, symbolizing how the darkness has been lifted since Jesus has been resurrected. As this is being done, chants of Alleluia are being sung in the background by the rest of the children in the choir. As you can see, Holy Week isn't just some week-long holiday or break in the Philippines. It's definitely a time for Catholics who live there to just take some time to self-reflect and grow deeper in their faith, or maybe enhance some rituals or traditions that they already do. Even COVID and the pandemic didn't inhibit them from doing such things. As you can see, even these priests still live stream their masses and still try to keep the whole ambiance of Holy Week as it always was.